Checked by Barkov, back to the point, Bouchard, across to Nugent-Hopkins. Tried to chip it down low, McDavid. Getting worked over Kulikov. Here's Barkov, the hard rim up the left-hand side. Less than 6 minutes to go in the second period. Edmonton 4, Florida 2.
Nugent-Hopkins has to dig in a bit more, Jack. He's fighting it a bit out there.
Down the middle of the ice comes Connor McDavid. In over the line. Through Stenlund, and we've got a whistle, and this is going against Edmonton and will cancel out an Oiler power play for the second time in this game. Bouchard is saying diving, but they're going to get Hyman on a bit of a pick play. 5:34 to go in the second period. It's 4-2 Edmonton.
The amount of chances McDavid's, if you're an Oilers partisan and that happened against an Edmonton player in a PK, you'd want that pick called. So it's going to be Foegele And Henrique here up front for Edmonton.
You Panthers fans are going to want to hear.
With 5:14 to go in the second period. This is Game 5 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Edmonton 4, Florida 2. The Oilers Radio Network.
Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. Loyal to the oil, in Edmonton we trust. Rising to the top like a pizza crust. Down to the crunch, got the flavors to play. The city of champs going all the way. Let's go Oilers, E-Town unite. Ice District to Jasper, downtown to White. Wearing orange and blue, game on the screen. Make the right call, Pizza 73.
Let's go Oilers, 737373, Pizza 73.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team? Well, here's your chance to do just that. Brandt is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brandt today. Find out more at BrandtJobs.com.
MIC is a leader in medical imaging and the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers. Make MIC your choice. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, the game doesn't stop for injury. MIC's sports medicine imaging specialists can help you get back in the game with a timely and expert diagnosis. Go where the pros go. For a location near you, visit mic.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Edmonton 4, Florida 2, 5:14 to go in the second period. We've got a 4-on-4 situation. We've had Florida twice answering Edmonton within 2 minutes. The second time, just 14 seconds after a power play goal had restored complete competitive control of the game to Edmonton. It's still a 2-goal lead for the Oilers. 4-on-4, the Oilers able to come up with the puck. Wow. Skinner is down and out. Some contact there with Sam Bennett. McDavid breaks loose. He's out there with Draisaitl. McDavid shooting off the rush, had it blocked. And as Bob mentioned, Connor McDavid, a goal and 2 assists tonight as Edmonton has built this 4-2 lead on the strength of its special teams. 2 power play goals and a shorty. Now a steal by McDavid on Gustav Forsling. Tracking his Draisaitl. Tried to hit the trailer, and Matthias Ekholm had it go off the toe of his stick. He was entangled with Bennett, and now looking to break up ice is Aaron Ekblad. He does not have the wheels to avoid Draisaitl or Ekholm and has to back off and ultimately flip it over to Forsling. 4:20 to play in the second period, and now it's an abbreviated power play for the second time tonight for the Florida Panthers, who are 1 for 15 in the series and have given up 2 shorthanded goals. It's been a disaster. Reinhart will shoot it in. Skinner, hard rim up the glass. Ekman-Larsson settled it down and then shot it wide on the blocker's side. Rebound, Reinhart. Across to Ekman-Larsson, top of the right circle. On his backhand, tried to curl it in front. Barkov to Reinhart. He fires up high. That was blocked. The rebound, Ekman-Larsson. A save made. Another rebound. Barkov out. Reinhart looking for space. It's not there. Barkov right circle. Cross ice. Here's an opening for Hagee. Shoots and a save. Stuart Skinner, who stayed with him, Bob. He didn't overcommit and tracked the puck right into his midsection. 3:38 to go in the period. The Oilers 4 seconds away from killing a penalty for the 43rd time in their last 44 opportunities. The penalty kill, more than anything else, has dragged Edmonton all the way in to Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final. They lead it 4-2.
Huge draw here for Derek Ryan. Short side draw. He's a right shot. If he wins it, they got to hammer it out.
Barkov won it instead against Derek Ryan, and here's Montour. He'll lay it off. Matthew Tkachuk. Mikula slap pass as Edmonton back to full strength. Sam Reinhart coming off the goal line. Hyman's out of the box. Saucered across. Montour is able to locate the puck off the half wall. He'll swing it down low. Matthew Tkachuk. 5-on-5 hockey here with 3 1/4 to go in period 2. This is Game 5 of the Cup Final. Florida won the first 3 games, including the first 2 at home. They're 8-3 at home in the playoffs, including 4 consecutive victories. Barkov against Derek Ryan. Cutting behind the net, out to the point, rifled by Montour, block shot, Matthias Janmark, and he's able to work it through the neutral zone, and a clear by Mikula. Janmark and Brown having terrific Cup Finals. Oilers' Philip Broberg did not get it out, shot by Reinhart off the blocker of Stuart Skinner. Rebound Aaron Ekblad, pursued by McDavid, who just took the puck easily from him. I mean, McDavid's in a zone both offensively and defensively. Here's Tkachuk winning a battle with Darnell Nurse, tried to wrap it around. Skinner was there to smother, then a centering pass and a save. Skinner, a second save. Forsling, a third shot, disappears into traffic, and the ricochet is going to be handled by Florida's Tarasenko. Drive Ekblad wide, rebounded. Forsling could not hit it on his stick, or maybe, Bob, this game is down to 4-3. The puck ultimately rocketed out of play with 2:11 remaining in what has been a wild second period. The Panthers all of a sudden have piled up 14 shots in the frame. They had been limited when they were down 3-0. They were getting outshot 14-8. But since then, it's been 12-5 for the Panthers, and they've gotten 2 of the 3 goals. The key has been, once again, Edmonton's special teams. They're a +3 tonight.
Oilers got to dig in here in the final 2 minutes. Draisaitl against Bennett in the circle.
4-2 Edmonton. And Draisaitl and Bennett will have to do it again.
No, they're going to wave Leon out.
Now Nugent Hopkins, his turn. And a face-off ultimately controlled by Florida. Sam Bennett stripped from behind by Nugent Hopkins, and he tucks it safely off the boards and out. Oilers have outscored their opponents in the Stanley Cup playoffs 25-4 on special teams. Hard rim, Skinner saw a weird ricochet coming off a stanchion, paddled it back behind the net, played by Luostarine into Kulikov, cut off by Draisaitl, tried to find Holloway on the boards, but he can't clear, and Rodriguez fires into the waiting glove of Stuart Skinner, and Evan Rodriguez continues to have himself a series, Bob. He's got 6 points to lead all Panthers in this Stanley Cup final, and he, more than anyone else, is giving Florida a fighting chance to somehow get back in Game 5. The Oilers led 3-0 and 4-1. It's now 4-2 with 99 seconds to go in the period.
Well, both goals for Florida have come in situations where they've knocked the Oilers off the puck in the Edmonton defensive zone. McDavid, meanwhile, brilliant in on 3 of the 4 Oilers goals.
Reinhart beaten cleanly off the draw. Face-off win, Adam Henrique. And that was belted off the boards and out by Matthias Ekholm. Panthers on the counterattack. Wrist shot off the rush. A blocker save made by Skinner as he shrugged Barkov's bid high and wide. Montour, after an Oiler clear, skates over. Mikkola turned it over, chipped in front. Henry dribbled toward the net, and Sergei Bobrovsky on a bit of a changeup nearly fanned on a shot that was fanned upon originally. Minute 15 to go, and a faceoff will be to his right. Yeah, he cued it, and it was actually tipped slightly by Montour.
That was a pass. He was passing the puck to McLeod.
Yeah.
He saw McLeod like...
Adam Henriques had a strong series as well. Face-off right side of Sergei Bobrovsky. Oilers 4, Panthers 2. You've got McDavid, Foegele, and Hyman out for Edmonton, and Hyman wants a switch. He'll put Foegele in the slot, and he'll take the half wall. Ekholm and Bouchard the D pairing. And a face-off cleanly won by Rodriguez. Swept up the right-hand side. Sam Bennett kicks it to his forehand and shoots it in deep. Skinner calling signals to Bouchard. Turns, had it tipped. Here's Zach Hyman to Connor McDavid. Lead pass smacked out of midair brilliantly by Rodriguez. Who else? In over the line right side. Tried to center. Tipped, and Tkachuk was run through from behind by Warren Foegele. Snatched the puck back, gave it to Ekblad. One-timer, and the stick for Rodriguez exploded. Now Tkachuk with 40 seconds to go in the period can't keep it down low, and it's golfed out by McDavid. That's going to be fielded on one bounce by Forsling. He's fighting the puck a little bit, so he'll go to Carter Verhaeghe. Now you've got Barkov calling for the puck from Ekblad. A wrist shot deflected wide of Stuart Skinner. Rebound Foegele, and he'll fire it up the right-hand boards. This is going to be icing against Foegele. No, they'll wave it off. That's a break for Edmonton. Ekblad sees it punched ahead by Barkov. That looked like icing to me all day. Here's Nurse to Broberg up the right-hand side, taken away from Nugent Hopkins by Reinhart, but then Nugent Hopkins was able to successfully pinch on Verhaeghe, crossing the Montour. 3 seconds, a shot, and that was blockered out of play by Stuart Skinner with exactly 1 second remaining in this second period that has featured 5 of the game's 6 goals. Edmonton led 1-0 after 1, and Bob, the Oilers, it was kind of a poised, professional performance, and it's still been good from an Edmonton perspective, but things have gotten hectic here in the second as the Panthers twice have rallied to make a game of it. Bobrovsky will come to the bench with just 1 second. It's time for a quick face-off win if you're Florida, and a one-timer. You kind of hit and hope here. Barkov against Draisaitl was just looking for a time. Won the face-off shot by Reinhart, and that was blocked in front of Stuart Skinner by Darnell Nurse. And he's had a couple of key shot blocks in this game. And now you've got Tkachuk getting worked over by Janmark a little bit. Ekman-Larsson getting pulled out of the pile. Reinhart getting face-washed by Adam Henrique. And as this Stanley Cup final gets more competitive and starts looking like we might see a Game 6, you're starting to see the Panthers get a little chippy and try to pull Edmonton into some of the post-whistle shenanigans. 4-2 Edmonton, Bob. All said, and, you know, there were a couple of quick responses from the Panthers, but you said, hey, you know, with 8 minutes to go in the period, get out of this period, you're up 4-2, no problem. It's closeout time for the Oilers, and they've been very good under these circumstances. They're 12-1 in the Stanley Cup playoffs when leading after 2.
Yeah, no question, and they're winning the special teams battle, and that's why they're in this position. They're 2 for 4 in the power play, and, you know...
And a shorthanded goal.
And they got the shorthanded goal, and 2 of their power plays were not complete power plays in the hockey game. So, you know, bottom line here is it's been a strong performance, 3 special teams goals. Edmonton is now outscoring the Florida Panthers 5-1 special teams goals in the series.
And 25-4 in the playoffs as a whole.
The stats overall, 14-0 in the first 14 series. The team that won the special teams battle, well, it's... got Edmonton up 4-2 here. They got some work to do. They're going to have to do a little bit better job handling this hard-pressed forecheck that the Florida Panthers are known for bringing.
It's a better 5-on-5 game for Florida, but the special teams, as you pointed out, and the goaltending, Stuart Skinner, right now, again, outplaying Sergei Bobrovsky, 21 of 23 as compared to Bobrovsky's 16 of 20. And you start looking at it, and the last, what would it be now? Basically the last, I would say, 80 minutes, Sergei Bobrovsky has given up an avalanche of goals, 11. He's given up 11 goals in the last 80 minutes. So the Oilers breaking through from that perspective. What will Chris Knobloch have to say to his Chargers heading into the final 20?
We got to be quicker and more succinct in our puck retrieval, cleaner. Got to do a better job getting it up the ice. You know they're going to sell out. You're going to get a chance on transition. You know that. They got to push their, they don't want to go back to Edmonton for game number 6. We know that. And they've got a good forecheck going. Just got to manage the puck better. One of the challenges that Holloway had, Jack, he's a left-hand shot, but in the second period, he's overplaying right wing, and he got buried into the boards on the turnover on the 3-1 goal that gave the Florida Panthers some life. He's eaten a lot of pucks here to make plays, and Bouchard got caught maybe cheating a bit up the ice there. And then their goal after the 4-1, brilliant effort by McDavid on the power play to Corey Perry. That's a frustrating one for me. I think you got to manage that situation a little bit better. But get recalibrated here in period number, second intermission, recalibrated for period number 3, and bring out the requisite energy. Win the puck battles in your own zone. Have good defensive support and counter-strike when you have the opportunity.
Well, with Florida selling out 5-on-5, you'd think there will be some opportunities off the rush on the counterattack for Edmonton. And remember, 7 of the Oilers' 8 goals on Saturday night came off the rush. You won't see that. You could go the whole regular season and not see a team score 7 goals off the rush. Edmonton did so in Game 4, and now with an opportunity to force a Game 6, and they'd be only the 4th team in the history of the Stanley Cup Final to do so down 0-3. The Oilers are 20 minutes away from dragging the Panthers all the way back to Alberta. The Stanley Cup playoffs have seen 210 teams go up 3 games to none. 206 have won the series. Only 4 have rallied from 3-0 down. First things first, Edmonton's got to take care of Game 5, but that picture all of a sudden starts to become a little clearer if you get the one in Sunrise tonight. Edmonton 4, Florida 2. That's your score through 2. It's Reed and Rob, and that's next. This is the Stanley Cup playoffs and Game 5 of the Cup final.